Hey there, it's Caitlin Margaret, holistic life coach and creator of the Freedom from Anxiety program. I have got a question for you. When it comes to dealing with stress and anxiety, do you sometimes struggle to believe that you'll ever really feel a deep sense of contentment and peace again? Perhaps you've even surrendered to the defeatist mainstream narratives that you've got a chemical imbalance and need to take a whole host of drugs with terrible side effects just to fix your brain, or that your parents irreversibly screwed you up, or that this is just the stressful world that we live in. And yet, deep down, you know you've got so much good inside of you, so many dreams, so much beauty and potential, that if you just had the confidence and the inner calm to guide you, you could achieve remarkable things with your life. But where do you even start with this healing, with healing your anxiety? Depending which way you look, you'll hear so many different answers to this question, and you probably know by now, none of them are the whole solution. Therapists might tell you that it's all about your childhood issues, or doctors might tell you that you've got a brain imbalance. Nutritionists might mention your eating habits, and coaches will probably say that it's all about your attitude. And you know what? They've got a point. But you don't have the time, the energy, or the money to work with all these different specialists and haphazardly try to piece together all of their advice. Just imagine, just imagining all the work that this would give you, well, that gives you even more anxiety. And that defeats the whole point. Well, that's why I created the Freedom from Anxiety course. In this program, you'll learn the precise formula for healing your anxiety once and for all without any harmful medication. I struggled for over a decade with paralyzing anxiety, so I've been down the dark road of consistent, overwhelming worry and despair. But as I searched for a solution, I realized that every kind of specialist was just offering me a few new coping mechanisms, but never really a cure. I realized that if I really wanted a truly transformative solution, I was going to have to create it myself. So I dedicated my life to studying behavioral therapy and positive psychology and nutrition and herbs and energy sciences, movement-based healing and relationship management. I researched thousands of tools and tested how they work together. And eventually, I cracked the code and I truly healed my anxiety. I became this new, confident, self-loving version of myself that I didn't even know was possible. So let me tell you something radical. You too can leave anxiety behind for good. You can truly enjoy your life again. You can sleep peacefully through the night. You can be present and calm in the everyday gifts of your life. And you can let go of obsessing over a future you know you can't control. But you've got to take a 360-degree approach. Because no matter how your anxiety started, it eventually embedded itself in your thought patterns, in your biology, in your beliefs, in your behaviors. It became part of your identity. That's why the Freedom from Anxiety course guides you on an empowering journey to heal your anxiety from the inside out, to understand all the root causes and uproot them for good. As part of an intimate and supportive community, you're going to learn the thought patterns, the habits, the diet, the herbs, the communication systems, and the ways of showing up in the world that will systematically and comprehensively dissolve your anxiety and guide you to the happiest, most peaceful version of yourself that you have ever known. I've used this process to heal hundreds of people around the world, but with the anxiety epidemic that's been plaguing our world, I knew I had to level up and bring it to millions more online. So if you're ready to join a revolution of people taking back their lives without medication and without side effects, then sign up now and I will meet you in our first live session.